As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Mayer. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
The designated hitter,
Mayer, just 21 years old, and she's driven in double-digit runs over her last 10 games. Swinging a foul out of play.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. These guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Upstairs, and it's 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. Fouled off. She was late. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but she hit that one pretty well. If she hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily, but there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So the tying run at second. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Runner takes off on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair through 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Padres 1. And now it's Elias Diaz. So the tying run at second.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Elias Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Wow, if he misses that ball with the winning run on base, they probably score and walk it off. Just a tremendous job to preserve this win and finish it off.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Middle of the first, no score. Two outs, runner at first. And now here is Mayer.
She's been doing a good job knocking in her teammates. More than an RBI per game over her last 10.
Mayer turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a good hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how she handles those adjustments.
Well, that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting. Let's go stop. Mayer.
And she swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Number 24,
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by her for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Padres 1. One down, runner at first. Here's Contreras now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayor. Helsley, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That one inside. Look out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one almost hit her.
2-2 count.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small.
Mayer with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, this wasn't her finest hour, and she may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for him to get a win when she performs like this.
Mayer looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can she turn things around today? It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 out, space is empty. Out to short. Mayer. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So 1, 2, 3 go to Diamondbacks. Scoreless after 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mayer. Swings through that.
Okay, swing now. She had her mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, she was going to swing at it.
Inside, just missed. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. That one down the line, and it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag her out.
Well, it looked like she was going all the way right there. First move, and one thing I learned is that you just have to make the commitment, go hard to second base, even if it looks like you're going to be picked off. And also try to move in towards the infield grass so that you create a difficult throwing angle for that first baseman to the middle infielder.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Carroll.
1 out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Mayer.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. McCarthy going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Grounds 1 to short. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Mayer.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Mayer.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll brings it in, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Slings to first. They get the out on Marte. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Mayer, the next up for the Padres.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and she's in full speed.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. So runner at second, 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. The D-backs down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Mayer with a forgettable showing in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think she'd be the first to tell you she's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So here's the Padres DH, Mayer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking a two-way role this far.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
She hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. You got to be a real slugger if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Mayer, in her rookie season, just 21 years old, and she's driven in 8 runs over her last 10 games. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hampson hauls it in, and there's one away. Man at first, one away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's a strike. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. With one swing, she quiets the crowd. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's out to center field. Hampson gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And we're tied at 7 apiece.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hampson makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 8 and the Diamondbacks 7. So runner at second, 2 down. Ildemaro Vargas getting ready to hit. Morejon is just 1 strike away. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres strand the tying run on base to win it. Mayer had a great showing in the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Mayer on the hill for this one, fresh off a stellar string of outings. All eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can she keep it going? It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Mayer. Base runners are tough to come by with her out there, Chris.
She's been a real quality starter for her club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up a release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against her in this one.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And that one is in for a strike. Mayer, she isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that she's not capable. She just hasn't proven that she can do it yet. Just missed.
She's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a pitcher that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Bogarts whips it across, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect her to get to the middle of the ball game.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Chase Field, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Mayer back to work. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And a curve is down and in.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That is it. The right fielder, Warhead. Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And it's fouled off.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss. Throw to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now and watches strike 1. To third. Tosses across to first, and that'll do it. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Two outs, nobody on. Mayer will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Mayer in her rookie season hitting 9th in today's lineup, and she's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in her last 10 games. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? She sends a rocket to left. Her 2nd home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and she was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. There's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Merrill on the move. He's got it. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop, Ildemaro Vargas. Went deep in the ball game last night. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing, didn't go. And it's 2-2.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Counted 3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Jake McCarthy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
She's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss struck him out. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Move to second, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. And that is out of play.
Ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Garrett Hampson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give her one more thing she's got to think about.
Bunt attempt popped up. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's Josh Naylor, and fouled off. Naylor needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Mayer checks on first. Hampson gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
1-2. Stays alive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. A little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Hampson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Out. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. She's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Two outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what you wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Padres 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Pavin Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Mayer back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with her pitch count where it is, but so far she's been really effective in this one.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one not close. It's 2 and 2. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled his first time. And the sweeper catches the plate. Gurriel gets a piece.
One ball.
In the dirt. In there. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Machado tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
You got 2 balls.
Smith, the runner at second with one away. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Garrett Hampson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
She's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, she's happy with those results.
Back here in the desert, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Mayer. Foul ball there. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yuki Matsui.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Mayer.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 4-3. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
So the tying run in scoring position now. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. The Padres down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Mayer with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching too.
Yeah, and Boog, she looked composed on both sides of the ball. The pitching was decent, but the way she hit in this one was the real highlight. Nice job out there.
Mayor. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, she'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1, the Padres coming to bat. Now it's the shortstop, Mayor.
I'm liking the power she's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. And the sweeper misses.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Mayor launched a pair of homers in her last game. 1-2 now. Fights it off. She'll see another. Inside. Ball 2. Hard hit. Left field. Base hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
The left fielder, Connor.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Mayor over at first with 1 away. Pickoff throw, and she's back in easily. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Runner goes again. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. Hout checks the runner, and she dives back in safely. Runner at second, 2 down. Now back to second, and she's back again. The 1-1. She's trying for third, and that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Hammer, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's Devers at the plate. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set down. That's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox 1. 1 out, bases empty. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Casas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. On to Cronenworth. And it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mayer. Mayer mashed a couple of homers in her last game. Mayer, in her rookie season, just 21 years old. And she's driven in double-digit runs over her last 10 games. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. She put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
There goes the runner. Out to short, Hamilton. They get one. Puts the tag on her, and it's a double play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayer. Hendricks back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran hauls it in for the out.
Always love visiting Petco Park. Gorgeous place to catch a game. And when they built it, they did such a great job of making that old Western Metal Supply Company building a piece of the stadium. It's really done wonderful things for downtown San Diego.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Mayer. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take the series opener here at home. Mayer with a good game to help lift them to the win.
She definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mayer will hit next.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Fought off foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Durant makes the grab, 1 away.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Red Sox leading it by 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Crawford back to work. That one fouled off. Fouled off to the right. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats her for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
One well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. It's her 8th home run of the year. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Alex Bregman. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. Red Sox by 2. Out to short. Mayer handles, throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of her hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Mayer, the next up for the Padres. She's already homered here in this one. It's early in August, but she's putting together a really solid season as both a hitter and a pitcher. Remarkable watching a player have success on both sides of the ball like this.
Yes, she brings the team a lot of value for sure. Maybe not an elite player one way or the other, but...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 7-7. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
One out, base is empty. Hard hit, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
A hit.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Jason Hayward. And that's just foul. So 2 down at the plate. Jason Hayward. Trying to send this to extra innings. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position, 2 away.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Winning run stands at second. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run. And the Padres walk it off 8-7.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Mayer with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
This is the kind of game she'll never forget. She was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Mayer delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for her team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. So digging in, Mayer. Big game for her last night. Knocked in 6 runs. The shortstop takes the ball. Whitlock with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That's outside. And the count now 2-0.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. And it's caught for the out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Whitlock back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Then she grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this hitter, her bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives her the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball, she stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers makes the play, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 24, Crowder.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ground ball up the middle. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. 2 out, space is empty. Mayer was incredibly productive in her last game with 6 runs batted in.
I can't believe how comfortable she was at the plate in the last game, Boob. 6 RBIs in a game is nuts. Only 8 players have done that 10 times or more in their careers, including Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Nelson Cruz, and Ted Williams.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I would throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. That smash towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox 2. One out, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Base is empty, 1 away. Mayer getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Mayer played pretty well in this win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question, she's a key contributor for them.
Mayer, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, runner at second, 2 down. Mayer digs in now. Swing and a foul straight back. Mayer launched a homer in her most recent game. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Mayer.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Fitzgerald throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Mayer.
Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
First and second, no outs. Mayer will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball, shallow right field. Yastrzemski brings it in. And there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Joe.
2 outs, runner on first. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. This could end it. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home. Mayer on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see her with the success she's had early on this year. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here at Oracle Park, and towing the slab here, Mayer.
She's been a real quality starter for her club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up a release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against her in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald matched a homer in his last game. The 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Two outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Adames with some impressive production lately.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. Base is empty with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Mayer.
She's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization. She's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. She's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive and foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Mayer makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is it. The right fielder.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Pitch misses outside. Ball 2. And there's a ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Man at second. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Sam Huff. Huff handling the duties at first. 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. That one missed. And fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, she's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But she clearly thought it clipped the corner.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a swing and a miss.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, she's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Adames off of first with 2 away.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for her to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Left field. Joe has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Mayer back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
That's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is downstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what she was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Herrera Encarnacion, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Encarnacion checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Man at first, 1 away. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 2-run homer. It's 3-2. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So impressive how she was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out towards left center. Joe has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Now the left fielder, Brett Wisely. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher is going to climb the ladder out there.
And a curve is down and in. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And they got him.
Now back, second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One.
Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it, and there's one away. So digging in, Willie Adames, 1 for 2. Adames, 29 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. The Padres up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, handled by Machado. And they get Adames for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Matt.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Slap the other way, foul. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second. 2 down. And now it's even up.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And now, Mayer. Can't forget the 2-run shot she launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as she looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
This to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that is out number 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season. So he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take.
Foul ball there. Two outs. And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab. And that is that. One left for San Diego, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Mayer with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching too.
Yeah, and when she puts together a game like this, Boog, it's a good reminder that she has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. She looked locked in at the dish for sure.
Mayer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Mayer, the next up for the Padres.
Mayer.
And first offering is fouled off. Mayer matched a homer in her last game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Webb back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And in one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. She's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends her hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know she knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Just missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
One out, base is empty. That's out to center field. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting.
Mayer, get that hitting streak going.
It was a strong individual day for her, even if they couldn't quite get the win. This is a game she can feel really good about.
Mayer, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Mayer, the next up for the Padres.
Mayer.
And a base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. That extends her hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a player's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a player or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely her right now.
Gloves it on the dive. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. StatCast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get her glove to the ball. She found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Man at first, one away. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch. 2 down. Two outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Mayer. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with no outs here.
Mayer.
And that is out of play. And he deals. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. That one ripped. Edman going back on it. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? She circles the bases. Her 12th of the season. It's 6-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayer. Bonda, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Muncy makes the catch, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Mayer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Mayer has been making waves with her impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and her tremendous potential. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. So digging in now for San Diego, Mayer. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Ripped to short. To first.
Out.
2 away.
Batting eighth, the lefty, number 24, Connor Judd.
So the lineup flips over. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out. Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 out, space is empty.
Mayer.
There's a swing and a drive. And there's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. She'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. That ups her hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Next for the Padres. Step off, throw to first. Mayer dives back in safely. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Pitch way inside to second, but way too late. Safe there. Mayer stands at second with 2 gone. Snell checks the runner. Mayer back in on a dive. Another throw to second, and she's back again. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. She's safe. And that's her second stolen base of the game. That one missed. Eggy Rosario on deck for the Padres. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Pavetta with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mayer. Snell back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, she's going for 3. The relay, and she's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Base is empty, 1 away. Mayer, the next up for the Padres. She's got some power, no doubt. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two and 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive. Edmonds makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So 2 down, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The Padres down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece. Mayer strung that hitting streak out for another game.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Mayer, the next to hit.
Mayer.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Yamamoto once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. And that one almost got her. And the pitch stays alive.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
That one ran inside, almost got her. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut out and missed, struck her out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on her right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Muncy settles underneath it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 away.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
She takes one right on the black. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie her up, get the ball in on the plate so that she can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman going after it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So now here's the DH, Mayer.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be her last shot at it, Boog.
Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score. To first, and she beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
And for her, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, she's running her hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This player's grinding out at bats. She's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Mayer kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not great, not terrible, Boog. Just kind of an average game for her. Still always good to get a team win, though.
So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Mayer.
She's been a very dependable starter for her club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against her, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Willie Adames leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boo. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Elliot Ramos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And he chases that one below the zone. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Giants 0. Padres coming up. You're watching Major League. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman,
Mayer back to work. Chapman gets a piece there. Late on that fastball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that you can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering way upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, and she got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 down, base is empty.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Kicks and deals. So Yaz is struck out. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. So 1 out, nobody on. So here's the Padres DH, Mayer.
She's been doing a good job knocking in her teammates. More than an RBI per game over her last 10.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Yastrzemski brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Trotter.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike one. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And there's the strike.
0-1.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Encarnacion, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's inside.
That's inside. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hit to right. Tatis settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Willie Adames stands in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. It goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. One left. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lined into right. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Chapman with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Gets it to first. Now 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Lamar Jr.
So here's Wade now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis going back, and it is gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there for strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And up next for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Capusano doesn't stop, heads for home. He scores and they have the lead. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well she's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems she's hitting hard. As hot as she is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mayer back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Brett Wisely now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. and now the tying run is into scoring position. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Next to hit, Willie Adames throws to first in time, and they get Adames for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, way high.
Ball one.
Base hit center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Elliot Ramos, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On a line. Adios, Peralta. She'll touch them all. Her 13th home run of the season, and the Padres take the lead. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, runner on first. And next is the designated hitter, Mayer. She's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Two outs. Tap foul at the plate. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as she fouls it away. Inside, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Adios, Peralta! Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 8-3. She kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and she just kept taking her cuts. Finally squared one up.
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Mayer was tremendous at the plate in this ball game and did well on the mound too.
Yeah, and when she puts together a game like this, Boog, it's a good reminder that she has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. She looked locked in at the dish for sure.